Hey,
Hello,
everybody.
everyone.
Happy to be with you tonight. We're going to get everything set up, all the little streaming places going. We're
Yep.
super excited to be with you tonight. Thank you so much for being with us today. Got a lot of fun things to share.
All right. And give us just one more second,
Yep.
and I think
Yep.
we're ready to go.
There's always this silly little delay, isn't there?
Yes. Yay, I think we're here.
All right. Yay. Thanks for being with us, everybody. So happy to hang out with you tonight. It's been a fun week. This is a huge day today.
Yes.
Amazon has their big spring sale, so we're super
And we
excited about
were already planning on doing some spring cleaning,
it. Yes,
so this worked out perfectly.
it did. It did. So today's going to be a mix-up of some spring cleaning things that we use around the house from Amazon, and then of course some of their really great spring sale finds that we already have. And oh my gosh, they've got some really great deals.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that you take advantage of them. A lot of fun things to share. A lot of fun products to go over too. So if you don't know who we are, hi, I'm Patty. I'm here with the amazing Hillary.
Hello, everybody.
And we are the co-founders of Hound Hugger DIY. We're dog moms, but we're also, we love to shop. We love to craft. We love to do all the things. And today we're sharing our favorite spring cleaning organization kind of finds. And then, as we said, a number of these are going to be in the spring sale that just started today. So
Yes, so definitely take advantage. There are some really, really great deals out there, so don't miss out on them. There's some good ones here.
Yeah. And I think the first one we're starting with is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
We've talked about this one before, but I brought this home and I thought, oh my gosh, this thing looks so like small and like timid and all that kind of stuff. This is a, what do they officially call it? A mini vacuum cleaner, basically. It's like a fancy dust buster. Remember back in the day, the dust busters? This one has some amazing nozzles that you can add to it so that you can get into those deep little crevices, reach all kinds of far tiny spots and stuff like that. There's some little brush attachments as well. That one's like a little wide head attachment. So if you have a flat surface and you want to pick up a bunch of dirt and dust all at once, that's great for upholstery and things, as you saw. This is so powerful. I was blown away. I can turn this on real quick and you can just hear the sound.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear the power. That's a huge testament to like how well it's going to work when you're using a little vacuum and you hear that.
Yeah, I thought for sure this thing was going to be wimpy, like because it's so tiny. It's great. It's handheld. It's portable. You can use it in your car. You can use it if you have an RV. It's great for that. Around the house, the baseboards, all that good stuff. You can see how easy it is to clean it. You just take off the end, the little kind of container end that catches all the dust and dirt and debris. You pull out the little HEPA filter, which I love that it has a HEPA filter. Yeah. I think that's so great. And all of that is washable. So if you feel like it's really dirty, you can always wash it and let it air dry. It not only does a vacuum on the front end, but on the back end, as I'm showing here, you can actually blow air. So if you need to blow dust and debris out of tight little corners and nooks and crannies like a keyboard or anything like that, it has both this long, narrow nozzle, but it also has the brush attachment if you want to use that. And again, you just turn it on the same way, and that vacuum suction is blowing out the other end, and it is so powerful. I don't know if you could see all that little dust and debris go flying. It goes flying. This thing is amazing. I handed this to my husband thinking, I said, here, honey, this is what I just purchased for us to use around the house. He was addicted. He started like doing all the baseboards. Like, what else can I find? Like, where else can I clean? I mean, he like loves this thing. And I have to tell you, it is so fun to use. As I said, it's got a lot of different attachments. There's a power cord. So it's got a USB connection to charge it. but I love that it's not corded when you need to use it. So you can use it on a staircase. You can use it, you know, in a crib or on your, you know, your kids, trying to think, high chair, you know, sometimes they're like Cheerios and all kinds of things that get tucked everywhere. Especially on the car floor, if, you know, if you've got kiddos in the back seat and they've got crumbs and everything in the back of the car. This is such a great little tool. I really love it. It is so mighty. I'm like shocked. I just am shocked. I can't tell you how surprisingly well this works for being so tiny. I thought, oh, you know, it's nice. It's got all these little things. You turn it on and you use it and you're going to be blown away. Get an extra pair of socks because you're going to knock your socks off when you use this. I'm not kidding.
I also love for the blower attachment, you can use that to inflate like inflatables and things like that as well. So if you're taking it to the beach, if you have it tucked in your car, you're taking it to the beach, you can inflate some of those inflatables that you're going to have at the beach with that. So that's another nice use for it.
What a great gift. This is so popular. I can't even tell you. This thing is, I mean, like, how many, it's like usually hundreds or, you know, thousands of people that are buying, especially at the Christmas holiday season. This is a huge gift for giving. But Father's Day is coming up, Mother's Day is coming up. Like, these would be a great gift. If you don't know what to get somebody, I just think this is perfect for that. It's great. You can put one in your garage. You can have one in the car, right? Like it's so perfect for all of those things. I love it.
Yeah.
Really a great find.
You can hear the power. That is the true testament to like how well the vacuum is going to work. And the reason why we're all skeptical is because we've all tried to turn on ones that you're just like, oh no, it just doesn't have the power to actually pick anything up. And when you find one that does, that's actually compact, it's
surprisingly good. Yeah. Really good reviews on this. A lot of people purchasing this one. It's definitely a must-have, I think, around the house, especially for your spring cleaning.
Yep.
Great one.
So I have some vacuum storage bags. So I have a little video here.
This is always a fun show and tell because Hillary and I don't know what each other is going to be sharing and how we've used it. So I love this. This is fun. Tell me all about this.
So these are jumbo. You can see I had quite a collection. I changed my linens seasonally. So these are all the winter ones. I have 2 huge pillows, a huge blanket, some more comforter blankets and sheets and pillowcases and stuff. And I am jam packing this jumbo bag, vacuum bag here. And
oh wow!
And what you do
you're getting a lot in there.
Yes, it really
That's great.
It really is jam packed. And then you just use the little tool that comes with the bags to make sure that it's completely sealed all the way down, and then use my regular vacuum to suction all that air out.
Wow!
And I mean, you can store so much more in such a small place.
Yeah.
So for this, I originally got these, and then you turn that little valve so it doesn't continue to inflate again. Right. So once you get that air sucked out, you turn that valve to keep it closed. It's amazing how much you can fit into one of these jumbo size bags. Now they come in different sizes. So you can get jumbos, you can get an assortment of sizes, like whatever you need. The reason I originally got these is because we have an RV, or we had an RV, and when it's off season, it's nice to be able to store all of the linens, everything that you're going to need for the RV, cleaned up, ready to go, vacuum sealed, so that once it's time for the season to start again, you can just open it back up. You're not worried about any critters or anything else. You can store it in the RV. It's safe, it's protected, and you don't have to worry about anything. And it takes up so much less space. So that was originally why I got these. And then I've just been using them for other around the house things as well. So I am really impressed. Sometimes you'll find bags like this that will kind of inflate after you've already sucked all the air out of them. That has not happened with these ones.
That's so nice. Like there's a little pinhole somewhere that the air's getting in. Yeah. If anybody watching has used vacuum cleaner, that vacuum seal bags like this, please let me know. I'd love that. I don't have them. I've kind of seen them in use, but I'd love to know your experience with these and what you use to put, to store your stuff. It's a great way to stay organized for spring. I love that. This is a nice time of year to kind of go through things that you've got in your house, get rid of some of the thicker winter, heavier blankets or sweaters or things like bulky things, pillows and stuff, put them in a bag like that, and then suck all that extra air out, and then just tuck them. You can tuck them under your bed, tuck them in the closet, tuck them out of the way. And I love that because you're going from storage space like this to like this, right? I mean,
it's amazing how much, like, even the video doesn't quite do it justice.
Yeah.
How big that was. It was basically taking up the entire bed to just a skinny little thing that you can kind of stick into the back of the closet until you're ready to use it again.
I love that.
And they come out nice and fresh. Like, you put them in there clean, they come out and they have to inflate again, but they come out and they're nice and fresh and ready to go. And that's also really nice.
My mom has stored stuff in a closet. She's got a closet to keep some of her other linens and stuff for winter and extra pillows for when guests come and things like that. And if you don't put them in a bag, she's found like mice living in them and stuff like if you don't use them for a long period of time.
Or moths. You can definitely get critters that will get into any of those linens. So
it's so nice to be able to do that. So there's so many benefits to using that. I really love it. Does it have a size? Do they come in different sizes?
Yes. So these are the jumbo. These are gigantic, and they come in different sizes, but not only different sizes, you can get an assortment in one box. So there's a ton of different choices.
Oh, that's
there's
so nice.
Different numbers that you could There's an 8-pack, there's a 6-pack. You can get, less of them, more of them.
That's great.
Combinations of them as well.
Yeah,
they also have travel ones, which I've used before, which are really nice. So if you're traveling and you can just roll up the bag and it will use the kind of valve. So then it'll suck out all that air as you're rolling it up.
Kind of forcing it out as you roll it up. Okay.
Exactly.
That's nice too.
So that's nice. You don't have to have a vacuum or anything like that to use it.
Okay.
You can just take it as a travel accessory to fit more stuff into your carry-on or whatever it is. Now, I will warn, it gets heavy. So once you've sucked all of the air out of those and you're actually trying to pick all of those blankets, pillows, everything else up once you have all the air sucked out, just know it's going to be heavy. You're going to need to store them like on the low shelf or something like that, because it will be a lot heavier than in your mind. You think, well, all that stuff is very light. Not once you suck all the air out of them.
Down pillows, they're like feathers, right?
Exactly.
That's so funny. Oh, what a great find. I love that.
And then we have your storage containers. So let me grab that one.
Yeah, I love these. So these come in a 3-pack. You can also get them, I think, in a 6-pack, or they come in different sizes. This is the 60L, I guess, is liter. I don't know. And then there's like a 90-liter size and all that kind of stuff. I love how compact these are. If you don't like, I don't need all of them. I've got 2 of them packed up, and I've got a 3rd one for when I need it. If you don't need it and you just want to store it away or tuck it somewhere or whatever, it's nice that they're compact when they're not in use, but when they're in use, they are huge. These are nice size. You can get so much in them. I use them for my bedding and sheets. I have like flannel sheets for the wintertime and, cotton sheets for the summer. So I'm always changing out for the seasons, and I want to make sure that they're in something breathable. I have had those plastic, containers, or, the tubs that are hard, like a hard tub that doesn't really, sometimes you need to like squish it into place, right? You need to find, you're trying to get that extra little space, or you need to kind of squish it down a little bit to get it, to store it in a spot. So I wanted something that was moving, that was flexible, but I really wanted something breathable, because I know that if you keep stuff in pure plastic, it's going to start to smell. It's going to yellow, it's going to get musty and all that kind of stuff. And I really wanted something that was breathable. They call it a non-woven fabric, but it is breathable. I love that it has 2 zippers. So it opens up nice and wide, super easy access to everything you need. You can organize with it open. Like sometimes you're just like having to like fold it and like tuck it in and like try to get it in and then keep it all neat. I love that you can easily access things in and out. It's really well made. I was so surprised. Again, another kind of surprising find with this is how well it's made. Because you never know, sometimes these kind of cloth things, you pull on them and then the seams are coming apart.
The seam will start to come.
Or the zipper will pull apart. These have reinforced handles on both sides. So it's really easy to pick up and move around. And then my other all-time favorite feature of this, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to turn it around this way, is this window on the front.
Yeah.
So if you're storing stuff, and it's like, well, is it in this bag or this bag, or is this in this tote or this tote? Where did I put that, that one thing? And you can quickly and easily see exactly what's inside. So that makes it so easy when you're going to retrieve something. Like I know I've got my flannel sheets and my cotton, which one has which thing, and you know exactly where it's at. So I really am very pleased with this. I use them all the time. They're the perfect size for me. I have a bed frame that's slightly taller than normal. It's about 12 inches tall. This is 12 inches high, so it fits perfectly under our bed. It's about 21 inches long and about 14 inches deep. So this is, again, the 60L size, I guess, liter size. And it works perfectly. You can fit so much stuff in here, but sweaters, bedding, pillows, winter coats, things like that you need to store away. There's so much you can do to help organize. You're going to free up your drawer space. You're going to free up your closet space, like all of that good stuff. So I really highly recommend these. And again, I think we're linking, these particular ones are not on the spring sale, but I think we've got a link to a bundle that is on the spring sale.
Yep. There's another, they're really similar. So have the windows and things like that. So all the features that she likes out of this one, we have another one that's linked that is a part of the sale. So you can take advantage of that. Right. And it's 42% off. So do take advantage of that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So there's a lot of great things about this. I would highly recommend them if you're looking for some storage bags for, clothing or anything like that. Kids' toys, stuff like that. Anything, teddy bears and things like that. This would be great. This would even be a great toy box, if you wanted for the kids too. So, highly recommend for sure. It's a great one.
So next, let me see if I can find, I have this that's behind me, this shark back. So again, this was for we actually purchased it for our RV. So we wanted something, this is for hard surfaces mostly. That's what we were using it for. And it's cordless. So although it has that stand there, it's a nice cordless.
Oh, nice.
And it swivels really nicely, but it all comes apart too. So that's the other part that's great about this one.
It's fun to see Hank in the video. Your little dachshund. That's so cute.
So you can see here is where you actually plug it in. And then when you're ready to use it, you can take it apart. But you can, let's see if I can do it one-handed here. You can remove it so that you're just doing it kind of like a dust buster if you want to. Or as in the video you saw, I was using it, as a kind of floor vacuum, upright vacuum. It also has...
Oh, it has the little attachments at the bottom. Yeah.
Yep. On the base here, you have a couple little attachments. Nice. So, and it's super easy to empty and clean. It's, powerful enough for what you need. Now, if I was actually using this is powerful enough for like I said, hard surfaces. I wouldn't,
Okay.
this isn't really for carpet. It's not going to have that amount of suction, but great for hard surfaces, and really nice and lightweight and compact enough that you can fit it into, like if you have a small RV or an office, something like that.
Right.
Again, a really nice one. And this one does happen to be on deal. So 33% off, which is awesome.
Nice.
So yeah.
That's a great deal. And I love Shark. It's a great brand.
You will actually see a fair amount of Shark items on this list.
Hey, it's spring cleaning, so and it's one of my favorite brands for sure.
Yeah.
You know, the first time I ever got a Shark product, I was really pleasantly surprised at how well it works. We have a Shark vacuum cleaner as well, but we also have a Shark steam mop and all kinds of good things. So yeah, it's a great brand. I love it.
So speaking of Shark, our next one is, again, this is my Shark vacuum. Now, the one that I have linked to here is the upgraded model to this particular one, but it's the rotator pet lift away. So way that the roller rolls and things like that, it's specifically built for pet hair, and it also has a odor neutralizer that's built in. So you can get these cartridges that you put in onto the front of it, and it has that odor neutralizer as well. It's got a light, as you can see right there.
That's super helpful.
So, and you
don't think you need the light, but you end up needing it. Like when you go under cabinets or in your closet or something in dark corners, it's so nice to have that extra little light. So,
and I love it's a really nice big compartment. It opens, you can clean it. But what I love the most is, because I clean it, so I'll wash it out every single time. It's so easy. It's big enough to actually wash in and around everything. And it's big enough and allows enough airflow around in it so that it actually dries all the way out. You're not getting any funky, musty smells that are left, and you can wash the filters as well. So we have a Basset Hound that you saw in that video. Yeah. So we definitely have plenty of hair that we're backing up all the time. You can see. So it's a much needed, we needed a powerful one. And this is a replacement. We previously had a much more expensive brand of vacuum that didn't do nearly the job that this Shark does. So the one I've linked is the upgraded model to this one here. And if they've made any improvements, I think this one's perfect. But if they've made any improvements to it, it's going to be awesome.
I love it. Yeah, we have a Shark vacuum cleaner too. I absolutely love it. I was, again, as one of those surprising how well you think it's like the expensive brand when you're using it, because it performs so well. I really like it. Yeah. Here we go. My mop heads.
Yep. So
these are I have a Shark steam mop, and it comes, I love it. And you can see me using it there, but it only comes with one head. So when you start cleaning, you go through one head, it gets dirty. They're great because you can throw them in the wash, but then you got to wait for a wash cycle and let it dry and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to get some replacement heads, and I got these not too long ago, and I'm really impressed with the quality of these. They have like this chenille kind of fingery, soft fabric on the top, and the bottom has the two Velcro. So these are the Velcro kind for your Shark mop. And then it's got like this polyester mesh on the back that's all breathable, really great quality. The stitches on the Velcro and everything are in place. All you have to do is put the head of your steam mop on top of it. This is not one of sometimes they have like the wraparound. Yep. This is not a wraparound. This is just the single side. But I really love these. These work so well. And again, you can, once you're done with one, you've got 3 more in the pack. So there's 4 altogether, and you can just toss these in the wash, easy to wash and dry, and then just reuse them over and over again. So I like that's eco-friendly too, right? You're not just going through something and throwing it away. Some steam mops have nice little disposable pads, but that just adds up over time for cost and the environment. I like that these are reusable. They're nice and thick, really sturdy. I would highly recommend these for sure.
Well, and I love the fact like how thick they are is incredibly impressive.
Yes.
But I also like the style. And I think they have both styles of the wraparound one, but also
Yes,
this
they do.
Velcro one. I like this Velcro one because sometimes with the wraparound one, it kind of feels like it's always shifting as you're trying to move it along the floor. So
right, these stay put.
Sure. They seem really, really well made and like durable, and not like the fabric is moving all over when you're trying to
or
move
getting bunched up or anything like that. They're not going to scratch your floor. You need to use your steam mop on a laminated surface or something that's got a varnish on it, but you could use it on tile, you could use it on wood, you can use it on vinyl, laminate, all that kind of stuff. You just don't want to use it on bare wood with water, right? So, but these are great. They don't scratch the surface. They're nice and soft and super thick. I was really, again, very impressed with the quality of these. First time I've ever purchased these, but it's so nice. I love now that I can start my cleaning project, get, part of the house done, and then swap it out for a new pad and then keep going, right? Instead of having to stop and then wash the pad that comes with the mop, and then wait for it to be clean before you continue kind of cleaning your cleaning chores. So I love these. These are great to have on hand. So nice. And honestly, you could use these without a steam mop. Just put like Pledge or a dust, and just use these on your, to clean and dust around your house as well. So you don't have to use them on your mop head. These would be great dusters to have around your house just for that. Multi-purpose.
We do have a steam mop. It's not the exact one that you're seeing here, but we do have a steam mop linked as well because again,
Shark.
We are a big fan of the Shark brand, and
I love it. Yeah,
I've not found anything that we wouldn't recommend yet. So
yeah. Amazon doesn't sell. I think my Shark steam mop is a few years old. I've had it. It works wonders. So once you get one, it's gonna be yours for a long, long time. They're a great brand. So I'm glad we've linked a different steam mop on here because I highly recommend. They're so easy to use.
Yeah.
Really great. Absolutely. No cleaning solutions. It's just water. So you're just steam cleaning. It does get all this like antibacterial, it really cleans the surfaces nice and well, keeps your house smelling great, dust free, all that. And you can mop up stuff, wet things as well as just the dry dust and debris. So these are great to have. The mop is great too. I love it.
And I am just adding another video here.
Oh, fun.
For our next item.
I love seeing the videos. It really helps kind of bring it to life, right?
So this is for these uproot carpet broom. So it's like a little rake that'll help you get the pet hair out of your carpet or out of your rugs.
Those are going crazy. Like, I feel like they're trending really big right now, right? Like especially the one in your hand, the little handheld one. I've seen that everywhere. Like, those are amazing.
It is amazing how well this works. Now the video I have a really low pile rug. So it's hard to vacuum on it because the vacuum will suck the whole rug up. So and it's a washable rug, but I want to get this hair off of it before I throw it into the wash. So using the uproot, you can see it's kind of pulling up that hair that gets collected into the rug. So
as Hank goes running by, I love seeing your pups. That's great.
Yeah, they're the reason why we need all these
I know, exactly. I've got my sleepy fur babies right next to me here. So yeah, that's great.
So you'll see some people's, like, especially if you're using it into the actual carpet, you can see some really dramatic, it's amazing how much hair that these can pull up.
Thicker carpets will grab more hair, right? Like, will hold more hair. So there's more to clean up. So it's nice. Yeah. I love that.
But even on the shirts and things like that, it's amazing how much this little handheld one, it takes off the lint, it takes off whatever is stuck there. So, and there's two different sides. So
Okay.
it kind of, it's got a little sticker here on one side, and it tells you like, try both sides and figure out which way it's going to
Okay.
work better for you. So you do have to play with it a little bit once you first get it and figure out like, is it better to go with the grain of the carpet? Is it better to go against it? Like you'll sort of figure out which way it's going to work best for you. But yeah, these are pretty amazing how much they can actually pull up. So, and they have a great deal on them right now.
Oh, do they?
For the,
Awesome.
for the little bundle ones. So yeah, I recommend, I highly recommend. I think they do a very good job of actually pulling up that dog hair. In our house, it's dog hair. That's what we're dealing with.
Doggy glitter. It's the doggy glitter. That's what it is. It's usually everywhere. You're usually wearing it everywhere you go. If you're a dog mom or dog dad, yeah, you're covered in fur. I love it.
So let's see, what do we got next? I think your garment bag is next.
I've got it right here. This is great. So I have some dresses that I wear on occasion, but not every day. And I wanted something. I hate when I go to my closet to pull out something nice and there's all that dust and, you know, on the shoulders, they're like white dust or whatever that's covered because you haven't worn it in a while. So then you got to pull it out of your closet. You got to clean it before you can wear it. And I want to be able to go into my closet and pull something out and wear it that day. So I was looking for a garment bag, again, that I could store some of my clothes that I just don't wear every day. And this garment bag is amazing. I love it. Again, just like the storage bags here for under my underbed storage for my bedding, I wanted something that was breathable. I don't like, this is just from bad experience. I put quilts or bedding or clothes in plastic, and especially like garment bag, those plastic garment bags, you know, and then over time they break and crusty, they get dry, you know, the plastic gets all brittle and everything like that. But it also can discolor your fabrics. It can make them musty or smell. They can turn yellow.
Especially if you're in a humid place, like it traps in that moisture. So it's like the worst situation that you can have sometimes if it doesn't have any availability to breathe. So
right. And so this is beautiful. It's a linen fabric. So it's a linen cotton fabric. And so it's nice and breathable. It's super easy to use. There's just a little zipper on the side here that opens up. Easy access to everything inside. Again, I've got a couple dresses inside here. Sometimes what I like to do with garment bags too is if you've got a coordinating belt or anything like that, you can actually store those on the bottom of your garment bag just to keep your outfits together, or if you need to take them on the go. This is great to travel with. It's not waterproof. So that just know that this is not a waterproof bag, but you could certainly travel with it. You know, I can toss this in the car if I'm traveling. You can take this on a plane. That's not a problem. But so easy to use, really well made. You can fit multiple garments in here. I've got 2 dresses in here right now, but I could probably put, 3 or 4 more in here. It gets to about, I think it's 3.5 inches wide. So you could definitely fill it with more garments. I think it's 22 inches long. Let me see. No, I'm sorry. 22 inches wide and 40 inches long. So this is not for like a ball gown. This is not for real long dresses, unless you take the bottom half of your dress and put it on a hanger, and then so your dress is on 2 hangers. The bottom half is on one, the top half is on another. You could do it that way. But this is just for your standard size dresses or pants or sweaters or whatever, scarves, whatever you want to cover and make sure that's dust free. But I love to organize my closet this way so that I know exactly where my finer things are. And I know that they're going to be nice and clean and ready to wear whenever I need them. I really like this garment bag an awful lot. I would highly recommend getting it or getting multiples. My husband has one. I have one. It's just nice if you've got, suits or anything like that you want protected for when you want to wear them. This is definitely a great way to help organize your closet, but also keep things nice and neat and tidy.
Yeah. Well,
I recommend
that dust, because usually
that drives me nuts.
yeah, usually
Drives me nuts.
Your nicest things, obviously they don't get worn every single day or anything. So it's such a bummer when you pull it out of the closet and well, now it needs to go to the dry cleaner. I can't actually wear it right now. So it really is nice to be able to protect them so that they're ready for when you actually want to use them.
Exactly. Especially if you're packing to travel or something like that. I hate to say it, but like if it's for a funeral, you're not wearing those clothes all the time, right? And you pull them out only when you need them. And it's already like a chore, like you're getting ready to go. You've got all kinds of things to pack. And then you're like, oh, this thing is filthy. Like now I gotta clean it before I can pack it and all that stuff. So definitely love this. Fits all kinds of hangers. I highly recommend it for sure.
Keeps it looks really well made.
Fresh,
and I love the
dust free
linen, like that breathable aspect of it is really nice too.
Yeah. Really sweet.
So this next one is a little odd.
All right, you got to tell me what this is.
So this is a dust daisy. So what this is for is actually...
That's hysterical.
Well, let me swap those around real quick. So what this is for is actually to clean your dryer vent.
You were telling me you wanted to get something like that. Yeah. That's great.
So I went through, speaking of handheld vacuums, I went through so many trying to find one that was actually powerful enough to clean the dryer lint out of. We got a new washer. It's a washer dryer combo unit for Christmas. And so one of the things that's really important in order for this particular type of washer and dryer to continue to function is to really keep that dryer lint and that area clean. And I was having a heck of a time finding not only a handheld vacuum that would be long enough to get to the back where the actual lint was collecting, but also one that was powerful enough. So finally I found this. And the nice thing about it is you can use it on any old type of vacuum. So it's got a super stretchy area
look at
here. That. So you can just use your regular vacuum hose and connect it here. And then the other thing that I liked about this particular one is that it has this silicone end here. And this is what helps get that lint knocked off the sides, because it really does kind of attach and hold on there. Now I did make a modification to this particular item. So because this will slide off so that you can clean it. But I was really worried because we did have it slide off before we had used it in the vent. It slid off the end. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be just my luck that it's going to get stuck in the back of the dryer. So I just added a bead of hot glue just to give it a lip around here so that it won't just accidentally slide off. So
great
my own little modification to this particular item, but
$1 million idea. You could patent it. You're genius.
So here, let me remove this video. And so here you can see there's the little hot glue modification. I'm just pulling it to the end. And then
look how stretchy that is. That's crazy.
It's incredible. Like it'll work on pretty much anything. And I'm just using it on my Black & Decker here because that's, again, a handheld, but you could use your upright or whatever you want to.
Yeah.
So this is after cleaning. This is a blanket that has been washed a few times, but it's still pretty new. So it has all of that extra lint.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see back there all the lint that's back in here. And there's a heat coil on one side. So you really don't want any of that lint getting collected onto that heat coil. So you just slide this in with it attached to the vacuum. And then here's my after.
Wow.
So it is pretty amazing.
That is amazing.
It works well. And this is something that really will, especially for this type of washer dryer unit, it will help it run efficiently. It will, maintain the life of your washer dryer. So this was something that we've been trying to figure a solution out for it. And this fun little item actually does the trick.
Love it. I love it. That's great. I'm so glad you found one, because you had a hard time finding one that would work, right? So I'm
my goodness.
glad you
like
found
I said,
one.
I went through quite a few different trying to figure out a solution to this problem, because part of the thing that's happening is the opening there. It's hard to tell on the video, but that opening is very thin. So you need something that's thin enough to actually fit through.
Right.
And long enough to get all the way to the back, because it's also really, really deep. So this actually fit the bill, and it'll work for any vacuum. So you actually have that suction power that you need to, because it's not just fluffy lint. No. It's stuck on lint. And so you really need something that'll help you get that kind of pulled off.
The heat of the dryer will make it attach to the ends, you know, at the walls and stuff inside there. So,
and this particular washer dryer unit, so it's a washer that then goes, it does both, washes, then dries. So that lint, it's got a lot of moisture in that whole system. So it's got lint. It's just got enough moisture to really kind of cement on to the edges. So,
well, I'm glad you did the work for us. Thank you so much for finding the best tool to use to clean your dryer vent. That's amazing.
Well, and here's another one that'll help kind of maintain your washers and dryer, or your washer. So this is the Uproot washer cleaner. And the reason why I got this one, again, we have pups in our house. So this helps to dissolve that pet hair and really clean.
No way.
Yeah, really clean.
Like that. Wow.
Yep. So this is, you use it a couple times a month, and just do it either on a hot cycle or your self-clean cycle on your washer. And it'll help to, you know, get some of that gunk and that hair that kind of collects over time.
Right.
So yeah, this is another one where we're just
definitely look into getting that.
Yep. We're just trying to maintain and, you know, keep it as clean as possible for as long as possible.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Yep.
Washers and dryers are not inexpensive. So you got to keep them clean.
And then
that's great. I love it.
So this one is another tablet. So same kind of idea here, but this one is for my dishwasher. So this is the Afresh dishwasher tablets. You just, in an empty cycle, I'm putting it in here, adding it to the dishwasher, and then running it on normal. Again, it's just to kind of give it that little extra clean, that spring cleaning idea. It's nice to do it like once a month or however often you feel like you need to. And with the spring sale right now, I highly recommend stocking up on some of these things. Like, it's the perfect time to grab these things so that you have them, like the Uproot washing machine one. That's good for a year. So you get it in the spring, you wait until next spring, and you're ready to order it again. It's a great time to kind of stock up on some of those things. And then this one, the dishwasher cleaner, again, stock up while they're on sale. And
for sure,
it's a good one. And then I think our last little cleaning item here is one that you have.
All right. So speaking of having dogs in the house.
Yep.
I love this. This is Unique Pet Care is the brand for this. It's an odor and stain eliminator. And so Hillary and I actually know the folks that make this product. It's an amazing family.
Yeah.
They've been for a couple generations, I think they've been making this product, and they've got this really unique enzyme and enzyme and probiotics mix that cleans up odors and stains without like soaps and solvents and all that kind of stuff, like harmful chemicals and all that kind of. So it's pet safe. It's safe for your fabrics, I believe, for the most part. I think they do ask you to test it just to be sure. Yes. But I love, you can use this on carpet, furniture. You can use it on your pet beds. You can use it on your clothing. Like, this isn't just for pet stains either. So for an example, I thought I'd do a little fun experiment here. We're going to try this out. I might fail miserably, but I'm pretty confident. I love this stuff. It works really well. I use this fairly regularly. Fortunately, our pets have kind of gone past the housebreaking stage, so I'm not necessarily using it so much for that. But my husband will spill coffee on the carpet, or unfortunately, yesterday I was telling Hillary that one of my pups got sick to their tummy. So it's nice to have this on hand. I travel with this actually, just because if we're staying at somebody's house, they may or may not have pets, or they may or may not, want to be able to want to be cleaning up after your pets. So we always carry this in our pet bag. I really like having it on hand, but I spilled some coffee on this little washcloth here. And this is the reason why I'm giving this demo, is because it's amazing how it's a little different than how you would normally clean up a stain because of the probiotics and enzymes that are in this product. So you basically, the first thing you do is you clean up any mess that you can get.
Sop up anything that's
extra. Sop up anything extra. If unfortunately, if they, get sick to their stomach, like just make sure to clean up as much as you can with paper towels, a wet paper towel. And then you basically spray the stain with this cleaning enzyme. And I'm just going to rub it in here real quick, but you're going to then, once you put this on, you're going to sop it up again. So you've already got the surface stuff off. You spray it. Then you're going to kind of pick up what's kind of soaked into the carpet or the fabric and get as much of that up off your fabric as possible. And again, I'm going to try and see if I can get as much off of here as I can. It's getting a little lighter. And so you can see it's a little bit lighter. And then once you feel like you've picked up as much moisture from the product, you're going to spray it. I just spray it one last little time and make sure that it's got a nice, you don't want to oversaturate it, but you do want to make sure that it gets covered. And then you take a wet paper towel or a wet cloth. I guess a wet cloth would be better because it's wet longer. And you cover it with a wet cloth. And the reason being is because the little action items in here, the little probiotics in here, will stay alive as long as they'll keep working as long as this is moist, and they eat everything organic. So grass stains, blood stains, pet stains, food stains, coffee stains, anything organic, right? That's not chemical based. They eat at it. They just gobble it up. They destroy it. And as long as there's a wet environment, they stay alive and they multiply and all that kind of stuff. And they eat all this stuff. And then once there's nothing left to eat, which means your stain is completely gone, they die off and you just vacuum them up and you're good to go. So it's an amazing product. I love it. It works so well. You just let that sit. This actually even cleans up old stains. Mm-hmm. So if you have old stains on your carpet or upholstery or anything like that, this will take care of that as well. Again, the probiotics, the enzymes, they just eat away at anything that's an organic stain. And this works so well. There's no harsh chemical smell. There's no residue that's left. Sometimes it's like sticky or anything, wherever you cleaned before, like that spot attracts more dirt. It's like once you clean a spot, then it just seems to get dirty over and over and over again. This doesn't leave anything behind. So I absolutely love this. They actually make a carpet cleaner as well. So a solution that you can pour into your carpet cleaner. And then you can do your whole carpet this way, using this product as well. But I highly recommend it. It's a great product, USA made product, a family run business that we know really well. We're not affiliated with them. We just really love their product, and it's worked so well. Again, I traveled with this, so it's great.
The other thing that they have is RV products. So for black tank, gray tank, like everything that you need, that unique is the product that I use, that I recommend, that I love, for not only cleaning, but also keeping all of those systems, black tanks, gray tanks, anything, doesn't have a smell. It really like it is an amazing. They have a whole line of RV products as well as a whole line of pet products, and
Mm-hmm.
they are all fantastic. They really do
Yeah.
work, and it is that those enzymes, those things, those, you know, all those pieces that keeping it moist and letting it
Mm-hmm.
actually work on the stains, work on
Mm-hmm.
those organic materials and not leaving
Right.
anything behind
Yeah.
is amazing. Like once
Yeah.
you actually get a stain all the way gone and it stays gone,
Right.
it really does open your eyes and you're sold on this.
Yeah, it's an amazing invention that they've done. I can't tell you how many years I've cleaned a spot and there's chemicals left that attract that dirt
Yep.
and you can never get it clean again. It's so frustrating. You're just constantly going back and cleaning the same spot over and over again, and it feels sticky or stiff. It just doesn't have the
It's almost
same.
like it's greasy and so
Yeah,
it like
yeah,
yeah, it just attracts
yeah.
everything to it. So
This
yeah,
just
this
leaves it.
doesn't do that.
Yeah. The only thing that's left when you're done with this, when this is all finished doing its job, is water. That's
Yep.
all that's left. So love it. Highly recommend for sure.
Yeah, well, we hope we have inspired you to do a little spring cleaning
Yes,
or
get out
stock
there.
up on a little spring cleaning items.
Yeah,
These are some of our favorites, and yeah, let us know what works for you, what you've used.
right.
We always love learning from everybody. Like, what are the best products? What are we missing out on? We would love to hear
Yep.
that.
And we try to do the hard work too. Like Hillary, you did this
Yep.
great job getting that dryer vent cleaner for us. Thank you. That took quite a bit of doing. I know that took weeks and weeks to find the right one. So
Yep.
we try to bring you what we know works, what we use with our house, hold with our pets, with our families. Yeah. Hopefully we've made spring cleaning a little easier and a
Yeah.
little fun, a little more fun. And we can't wait to share some more Amazon spring sale things with you next time. So thanks so
Yeah.
much for being with us. Have a
Thanks,
great night,
everyone.
everybody. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye-bye.